Welcome to Manna at the Tap, a podcast from Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Gloria, fellow traveler, on a spiritual journey with the Tapestry community, and we refer to the daily Bible reading as our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering spiritual growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is Monday, October the 27th, 2025, in the 20th week after Pentecost during this season of ordinary time. This is a time for us to live an extraordinary disciplined life as we grow spiritually. The lectionary reading comes from the first book of Samuel in the Old Testament, chapter 2, which is a song of thanksgiving by a woman named Hannah. Her story begins after she and her husband marry. They hope their firstborn will be a boy. They kept trying, but Hannah remained barren. So her husband married another wife to bear children who would help on the family estate. This new wife had many sons and daughters, but Hannah had none. Her heart was heavy, and she wept openly, refusing to eat because she had no child. Her husband even tried to comfort her, but it was to no avail. He even gave her a double portion of meat for sacrifice when they attended religious gatherings, showing her how much he cared. But that did not heal the sorrow she felt in her heart. Hannah's only option was to pray to God, asking Him to look kindly on her suffering. And she promised God that if He granted her a male child, she would dedicate him to God's service for his entire life. She got up after praying, wiped her tears, ate some food, and felt happy. Soon after the family returned home, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son she named Samuel. His name means God heard. God answered Hannah's desperate prayer, and she was willing to keep the vow she had made that if God gave her a son, she would dedicate him to God's service for his entire life. A few years later, Hannah and her husband took their son to the priest and left him in his care. Just before heading home, Hannah recited the lectionary reading of 1 Samuel chapter 2, verses 1 to 10. This is a song of celebration in praise of what God has done, a thanksgiving for God's power that transformed her desperate and hopeless situation. There's no one holy like the Lord, nor is there a rock like our God. Hannah sang on behalf of all those who were hungry, barren, poor, and needy. She proclaimed that God raises the poor and lifts the needy from the ash heap. The poor, barren, and desperate can fully trust in God's power because His strength surpasses all circumstances. Her barrenness was turned into fruitfulness. Her hopelessness was transformed into hopefulness, and regret from the past shifted into joy about the future. Hannah sang her song openly so everyone could hear. Her song still resonates with us today. Are you feeling hopeless? God can transform your life into one that is full of hope. You too can move from regret about the past to joy in the present and in the future.